Hey guys, I am coming to you with another mukbang. This is from one of our favorite places. It is from A Little Taste of Philly. We got crabs, shrimp. Wait, let me see. Okay, we got the potato. Oh yeah, that's that.
I did already.
Okay, we got the potatoes, the shrimp. Ooh, it's so good already, y'all. Oh, we got the mussels. We got an extra thing of mussels. Um, and then we got the corn, the egg, which is already peeled, and then we got our snow crab. So yeah, I am ready to dig in. We're going to say our grace, and then we're going to dig in.
Gracious God.
Okay, you ready? Oh, we got a side order
I already
of
showed them that month. It's time to eat.
mussels.
I already showed y'all.
He ready to eat. He don't want me to show. But I was just gonna say, okay, you remember we got the not the side order, but we got what was supposed to be a pound, and it seemed like it was just about as many as it is in the $5 pack. Um, it wasn't that much, but it's time to shout out. We should have got a asked for a little um, extra butter. Oh yeah, get my phone. Let me. Mm. Already.
I'm posting mine yet. I'm posting now.
And then we also have our Mountain Dew to drink. Okay, I'm sorry.
People gotta focus. People gotta focus on the food. If you haven't already, get your iPhone, record food on. They're gonna come out clear.
I'm just gonna take pictures.
Post it on Instagram too.
Do I need to record it or do I need to? Because yours is like.
I record them. I got my flash on.
A little taste of Philly, guys. Again, we have our mussels, potatoes, corn, eggs, shrimp, snow crab, and a side of mussels because we love those mussels. So, guys, we are about to go in. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. God loves you, and I do too. There's nothing you can do about it. A little taste of Philly is in the house. Yes. We ain't been nowhere but to pick this up and
I could.
no, but I'm saying I'm talking about as far as it to be like cool like this. Like last time we had it.
Put track in close. I ain't using my hands. Kill all these monsters.
As y'all can see, we love We love our seafood. We love our seafood.
I like barbecue though.
So you're a fan of barbecue that more so than seafood?
Mm.
What are you
I
saying?
like both equally,
Okay.
but at the same time, I like seafood more. Because it's better for you and it tastes good. Barbecue good for you too because you burning all the fat off on the grill.
And they got the big red potato. I wish we would have had more butter sauce in here.
Don't eat all the
What
potatoes.
happened to our butter sauce?
Should have asked for extra. They would have had a bottle back there. Squirting it out on food.
Don't waste that stuff on me.
I'm not.
So guys, what is your favorite food? Is it seafood, soul food, um, Italian,
Chinese.
Chinese? What is your favorite cuisine?
Favorite part.
Something I've never eaten before is Mexican food. I don't know if, yeah, I might need to try Mexican food. Um, I'm not a fan of
Potatoes,
a
the best
lot of
part.
tomatoey stuff. So
Tomatoes, the best part. I mean, potatoes, your corn.
I'm just gonna break this off. You can have this stuff because I want to see how it tastes since you eat them. It's okay.
I already started on the crab. I ain't even starting on that. I'm killing all the sides. Yeah, she got a camera coming soon. So it might look like cartoons right now, but it's an upgrade coming soon. Y'all be able to see what we think. I
Yeah,
don't like eggs like that.
nothing in there. Nothing. Um, you guys know, like sometimes you go places and you can get stuff. It's really flavorful. And sometimes you go and it's not. Like the last time we went, it was good, and this time it's good, but it's not as good as it was that day we was out
And about
and about. And we just happened to say, okay, let's stop at Philly Connection, and not Philly Connection, but a little taste of Philly, and it was so good.
Philly connection on sale stuff like this.
I didn't mean to say Philly Connection, um, but I don't know what it's called. When they're getting down to the last cream of the crop, stuff that they're getting rid of. Um, I don't know, but it's not as flavorful as it was that particular time. But either way, when you go to Philly Connection,
I am feeling it.
Philly Connection. Not Philly Connection. I don't know why I keep saying that. Please do not go to Philly Connection. Not the one here anyway.
At all.
Cause it
No.
nasty. But a little taste of Philly. When you go to a little taste of Philly, you don't most likely always get something that's good. Might not be as flavorful each time, but it's still good. And really good customer service there.
I have probably people texting me right now. Come on. Oh my god. Look at the food you just put. Can I get some? I don't know why people think I'm just a food share. I share snacks, but not stuff like this. I don't think I take a girl on a date and get some of this stuff. I be eating it all.
I wish we would have asked for more butter sauce.
Yeah, 'cause I always put in the orders. So it's up to me to
Like
you got to suck the shell when the sauce.
that butter sauce is so good. It's my egg. Last time it was you doing all the burping. This time it got me.
Yep. As long as it ain't with cereal. That don't stink when you eat cereal and burp. That don't terrible. It don't float around the house.
I know you eat kind of a little bit quicker than me, so please don't try to eat it all. Cause that's what it seems like you be doing. Like, I'm gonna get this before I get, so she get it. That's what you saying.
Oh, not at all. I just
going wild.
let the fans take control. I want this stuff to leave a scent on your car. I feel like caught some of this stuff with crumbs. Get this stuff out the crumbs.
You might have a hard time getting there
Cool.
somewhere from.
Like the park.
Get out of me.
I got something like that right here.
Coming out. Come on.
Who else use scissors for their crafts? Some people just can crack them with their hand and they're patient. Like me.
Okay, let me ask a question, guys. Have you ever eaten the the soft shell crab? Like, the kind that you can fry and just eat the whole shell? I didn't know you could do that, but I found out when he was a baby. Um, Because back then I wasn't big on eating a lot of seafood, but something happened. Like we had a loss of a loved one in my family, and my cousins from Florida um,
Florida.
came home, and we stopped at a place that sold seafood in my hometown, and they sold the soft shell crab fried, and you can eat the whole thing, and it was the best thing I had ever eaten. Um, I was I was sold on those. I mean, I really wanted those all the time, but I don't know anyone that sells those because when they went out of business, um, in my hometown, I never did hear anybody else talking about that because they sold a lot of like different seafood, but I was just hooked on the catfish sandwiches and the soft shell crab. And I would have to catch them at a good time to get that soft shell crab. But let me know if you ever eaten it. And I'm not talking about like frying a hard shell crab and just having to, struggle to get the meat out of that. And, you know, not the kind that you can't eat the crab. I won't. I'm talking about the kind that you can eat the shell and enjoy the whole crab. And if you know of a place that I can find those, like where they actually cook them for you and have them seasoned real good and just, I mean, delicious. Because I would love to have some because it's been years. It's like my aunt died, and I think it was 2013. Not 13, but 2003. I'm sorry. Yeah, because he was a baby, so it was 2003. So yeah, I know I told y'all I missed. Lord, don't fight with it, child. Ooh, get little stuff on my clothes, it ain't gonna be able to come out. And you know I love my joggers. I ain't gonna be able to wear these nowhere but around the house in the bed. Cause you done got grease on them.
You can wash them.
But that grease ain't gonna come out.
I got grease in these now.
Mm.
I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to America.
Yeah, this boy, if I let him, he'll eat all this stuff on me. I'm trying to keep up with him, but it's hard. So I still haven't gotten to the movies yet to see Wakanda. And there's Acrimony with Taraji P. Henson. But I heard that was really, like, both of those movies are really, really good.
I heard acting on it with trash.
I heard it was good, so.
One of my teachers.
One of your teachers said it was trash.
Yep. That was a waste of money. But teachers don't make that much anyway, so anything will make them money to them. Try doing these.
This corn is a little sweet. Slow down, boy. Okay, all the muscles gone. Daddy, come on now. You got to stop. That stuff's getting everywhere. So, like I said, y'all look up A Little Taste of Philly seafood restaurant and show them some love.
Shot with
Because, I mean, they are really killing it over there. Really, really killing it. See, what I have to do is get my Sam's Club card renewed so that I can get back in there. So that way, when I want to do my own boils, I can go in there and get some myself. Like if I want to just do it bigger, like I did last time. The last seafood boil that I had, it was really spicy, but it was good though. What?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, real good. You hadn't already watched the king crab video.
Yeah, if you haven't watched my last video, make sure go back and watch.
Y'all think some meat in here?
Like we had so much seafood. It was so good. And we were thinking about adding like oysters to it. So what do you guys think? I was thinking about trying the oysters and the clams. Just let me know what you think. Comment down below and let me know what I should try. I watched this beautiful couple in Florida. They have been eating the crab legs. I mean, not the crab legs, but the frog legs. I will not be eating frog legs. I'm just letting you know now. And calamari and stuff like that. No.
said it's another version of chicken.
Who said
People that be saying it tastes like chicken.
that's the calamari? That not the alligator meat.
I'm talking about deer meat.
Oh, Jimmy don't taste like chicken. It tastes like wild something. I don't like it. My aunt tried to fool me one time. It tasted. I mean, it smelled so good, but the time I bit into that sausage, I was like, Auntie. I said, "Is this deer meat?" She was like, "Yeah, I tried to fool you." I was like, because I know.
That's somebody who have them games. I don't worry about
My son don't. Yeah, my son will eat all this food from me. Like I'm talking and he eating. But I hate to have to do it this way, but I might have to do one by myself one day so I can have it all to myself.
Yeah,
Would you be mad?
She gonna show y'all my plate. My plate can be on the counter back there. Somebody buy one of these. She gonna show you my plate. Or at least she might save me some. I might come back on
Yeah, because you know I eat the muscles up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your new favorite part of the meal.
Mm-hmm.
And not new. Well, so yeah, all about shrimp. It make you tired eating this stuff. Like you get real tired. Like you been working at a job. Get in my hair.
I need to get in your hair because
Watch where you clicking that stuff, man.
you trying to tell me what I told you.
Yep, reverse psychology. Nah, that ain't reverse psychology. That's something else. Look at spit off the potato. See? It's my favorite part of the meal. You did. Spit
You
off
can have
and
it. You can have it.
soak it down in some orange juice. Look at it. When you do get it like this, you gotta be real careful. Gotta put it through the hole.
When my oldest son was in basic training in Columbus on Fort Benning, we found an all-you-can-eat seafood restaurant. I can't remember the name of it, but they had some really, really good seafood.
The good part about seafood, you ain't gotta be rich to eat it.
Like they don't have all-you-can-eat seafood restaurants around here.
Yeah. Whatever you do, just don't come to all in the live. I mean, it's alright, but if
We
you
got
try
10
to
people where we live. You notice something like that?
New York.
Yeah, no, it's not there. But yeah, we went to
We get the spinach and eat the juice.
we went and got that seafood, and our friend Tony, you know, you get certain at that place you get certain cuisines at certain times. Like if you go before a certain time,
Yeah, it was kind of
like we was staying lagering over to dinner time, so they was putting some more seafood out for the dinner time special. And our friend Tony went and got him some, and the man came over there and told him, "You don't pay for that." He's like, "You don't pay for that." He was like, "That is for the evening session. You have to pay again for that meal because you got the well, we had the lunchtime special or something."
mm-hmm.
And
The nighttime special they had shrimp.
so it was funny because Tony went and put the food back on the buffet. He was like, "I'm not finna pay. We finna go anyway." And it was an honest mistake. We hadn't eaten there before. We was just trying it out, and we loved it, and we were just enjoying.
A lot of people did for me because I was just ate.
But he hadn't touched it. He just had got the with the tone, used the tones and got it. I don't think he had touched it or anything, so he just put it back on the buffet. Um, I don't think that was probably the right thing to do. I think the man should have just said, "Well, so next time, you know, don't get any more," something like that.
Yep.
Well, he allowed him to put it back up, and I was like,
Alright, y'all, this Chinese restaurant. So you can notice, sir. I don't think we knew they served seafood.
yes, we did because we looked up all you can eat seafood restaurant. Remember? You don't remember?
I think I went through like 3 courses already.
Yeah, you need to leave the rest of it. Beat me.
Like, leave the rest of it. Look at that. That's how y'all clean it.
You can eat the potato. Don't leave the potato.
Might get that last part out of it. You can have your lid. Most of the people order from on Friday. I get to call and go to sleep. After all that going to school and doing work and junk. I bet it's a week they make me tired.
All he do is sleep. Eat and sleep. He sleep hours and hours. Um, After he gets home from school, he sleep. And if I don't wake him up, he'll sleep till about 1 o'clock, 12, 1 o'clock, and get up and come down here and turn on all the lights and stuff and try to find something to eat. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like I can understand taking a nap after school, but
then we got school at 4:20, so we really at school all day like a job. Instead of 7 hours.
That's still.
What's the normal hours of school? 7 hours? We've been up for 9.
It's 8.
Oh, 8. We've been up for just about 9. 9 hours. So they really keeping us for extra time. And I don't. Even though it's just a few more minutes, they don't still tired. And all our classes spread out all around the school. They be giving us test after test without even preparing us or telling us about it. So we got to exercise our mind and stuff.
Well, what's wrong with stimulating your mind?
It's not the right type of stimulation we need.
What kind of stimulation you need?
Not that. We be doing too much of that. We go over new stuff almost every day. Then we go back to the old stuff the next day and take a test on it. But it just ain't organized. Like I miss my old man teacher. He's Indian. Indian people, they got accent, you better understand them. But at the same time, they know methods and ways to figure out stuff the easy way, make it the hard way easy.
Yeah, the thing I think about is like
Love foreign
the
teachers.
educators need to realize that everybody learn on different levels. Everybody don't learn at the same rate,
And you can't grade everything either.
and everybody don't comprehend as quick as certain people. So you have to meet people at their level of interpretation and help them learn. And I told when they did a survey and they wanted parents to have a little input when he was in elementary school, and I let them know all kids learn at different levels, and you have to learn how to teach them on those levels that they learn on, so that way they can grow. They can't grow if they're getting frustrated and because they feel like they're inadequate and not smart enough because they're not on the level as their classmates. He, like just like I said, you have to meet them so that way they don't give up. You got to encourage them and let them know, okay, let me break this down to you. Let me find out a different way to teach you this or explain to you that, because a lot of kids they drop out of school because they feel like they just can't comprehend. And I know different teachers teach at different levels and ranks, but at some point they have to understand that these kids learn differently, and you have to teach them differently sometimes. Not that they're not smart enough or they can't learn. It's just that they interpret on different levels.
I got a question.
What?
Will somebody teach for their first year? Do you think they should be teaching an 11th grade advanced algebra class? First year teaching, not understanding kids like that. You think they should be teaching an advanced algebra class?
I think.
I don't think so at all.
I don't know.
Because you got to learn how to communicate with people. I think if you want to start at a decent level, start with middle school and then work your way up. Or start with elementary like Man Holloway did and work your way up. Man Holloway, that's a big teacher.
But some people, when they get the job, when they take the job, they only want to work with a certain age range.
Yeah, but you gotta learn a certain age range first. You gotta work your way up. Cause you can't communicate with us. You gotta learn your math first. Just because you graduate first and make it, you still gotta study the same stuff. You gotta look at it over and over again. Just like Mr. Big Cat taught us. You gotta look at equations over and over again and find either way to do it. You can go backward. You gotta look at it backwards. You gotta look at it forward. You gotta look at it every way you can go. You can't just jump off the porch just like that.
Right.
You can't, cause like you making it hard on us, and then they try to grade everything. Like you can't give us grades on everything that you teach, and then you add stuff to it. Like she give us the work, it be I don't know, it just ain't right. Like I really be learning my stuff myself. I be up late at night when I was going to sleep. I be looking at YouTube videos how to do stuff, and then when you get to school and do the problem. It's always a twist or something. She don't teach us the twist or what we can do.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Added to it. It's always a twist to it.
Like certain teachers that, if they already, a lot of people know how to do the stuff, but they don't know how to explain it and break it down.
Yeah.
And I think that's another thing that teachers should learn, instructors should learn how to be able to cater to every kind of student.
Yeah, you can't.
A lot of students.
Yeah. You can't have a boring class. You
And,
gotta engage and have people want to come to your
yeah.
class. You can't just give up work all the time. You gotta learn how to be entertaining at the same time about work.
And it's
Do
some.
it like that. Ain't nobody gonna want to come to
It
your
is
class.
some teachers out there that's like that. Like
Or Mr. Big Pack.
that
Well,
class
yeah.
class that you was in when y'all did that video and it was on Facebook.
Yeah, Desmond Holloway. That one of my favorite teachers
Like
now.
I think that's awesome. You know, engaging with the students and motivating them and just bringing people together that might not like each other or have some type of beef, bringing them together to do something like that. I think that's an awesome idea, and I like the way she did it. And those kids they were so into it and just having so much fun, and that makes them want to go to school and want to learn because of the way she did that. And I just think that was, I give her props on that.
And you can't just sit us down and give us work all the time and say be quiet.
Yeah.
We ain't teenagers.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk. It's human nature. We want to talk just like you talk to your friends on the phone while we doing our work and you're not supposed to. It's the same way we gonna talk about it.
I just feel like they just, have to figure out other ways. They've already let computers take over everything instead of giving y'all books. Like when we had books, it kept us, busy.
I ain't saying you should give us extra work and all that. I'm saying like you gotta make it fun. You give us work, but don't overcrowd us with work.
Like, and another thing, y'all should have content like I remember when we were in school, they would have contests like if you get this answer right, you get this, or you get that answer right, you get that. You get an extra point towards your grade or something like that. And that'll motivate y'all to go say, well, I got to try to make sure I know this answer, or remember this, because we're going to have this game, this test, or whatever.
Yeah, so teach you can't work for just work for a paycheck.
Yeah, you got
That's
to. If you're working for a paycheck, you don't need to be teaching our kids because you got to really love kids. And like, I got a friend. Go ahead.
A lot of teachers be saying, well, they deal working out, still get paid at the end of the day, and it ain't like y'all like they get paid a lot. So, I mean, y'all teachers done told me they salary like what they make, and it ain't a lot at all. They get paid once a month. So, no matter what, do your job right, you're gonna get paid once a month.
I was told that by some teachers when I was younger too. I already got mine. That's what they told
Yeah,
us.
they say that. And they say you the one that need yours. And then they be being lazy. You can't be lazy. You can't be dry while you teaching. Like you can't be dry. You can't be doing it. You gotta talk with it. You can't be. You gotta learn.
So what you saying? They need to make it interesting.
Yeah, you gotta learn our age.
To keep y'all attention.
Yeah, you gotta learn our age. You gotta learn what we like, what we into, and all that. And you gotta
like build a relationship with you.
Yeah. You can't just be. I ain't saying change yourself, but you can't bring too much of yourself to school, like to a school or high school student. You gotta embrace and be and kind of fit in with us a little bit and kind of
build a relationship, a
so
trusting relationship. Because that's what you gotta do. You gotta be able to trust.
Yeah, so we can learn it, and at the same time, you gotta learn how to teach without us even knowing we being taught, and let it register without us even knowing. Because at the end of the day, nobody I don't like school at all. A lot of people don't like school. A lot of people don't even really care for it. They go to school because their parents make them. You gotta teach us without us even doing it.
It's basically more about a fashion show. Like y'all go to school. You got these shoes. Y'all want to show you new shoes. You want to show you new haircut. You want to show you new clothes, jacket, whatever.
Yep. So that's why you just teach us stuff without us not even knowing that we learning. Basically, teach us we're having a regular conversation with our language. Teach us in our way. Don't be born.
So what you're saying? It's like it's okay. Like they want y'all to study y'all word. You want them to study who y'all are as a group or individually, so that way y'all can have a better relationship. And that way y'all will be more enthusiastic to learn and motivated to learn and come to school each day, knowing that you're going to learn something different or you're going to be challenged on a different level, but make it fun at the same time and not make it so like demanding to the point where you just hate going to school.
Make it what we learn without knowing it. In my house, when we have fun right now, some we have fun. Everybody just putting lyrics in, picking beats and all that.
Mm-hmm. And I love the way that she did that. That was just.
See the type of teacher that people need. Like she funny. Like she can be telling something. She be disciplining somebody in the classroom and it'll be funny. She know how to keep it.
Not so personal.
Not personal and so serious. Like she can tell somebody to be quiet and talking in the classroom and it'll be funny. She know how to do that. And then at the same time get their attention without them feeling embarrassed like you just.
Yeah, because some teachers I noticed they'll try to embarrass you in front of your peers. Like that has happened to you before and that has happened to your brother before. Mm-hmm. Like your brother had to. I took him to get counseling because he suffered loss at a young age, right? So I took him to get counseling, and the teacher knew about it because they had to communicate with the teacher and stuff. And the lady said, "I see why you going to that place because of the way you are." And he came home and told me about it. So you know me. Mm-hmm. So I went out there, right, and told her what he told me she said. And each time I don't went to teachers about something that they said, they'll say, excuse me, that they didn't say it. Excuse me. So you have to be mindful of what you put in your children. And I know I've said I'm guilty of saying stuff to my kids that I had to repent for because we have to watch what kind of negative things we input in our kids' spirit because they carry that with them. And I know that because some things that were said to me as a child, was still with me years and years on end. And I know now that you have to watch what you say and watch what kind of.
I got an example too. Mm-hmm. Like how teachers be like, keep on. You gonna end up in my class next, and you gonna be taking my class. You want to graduate, don't you? You ain't gonna graduate at that rate too.
And see, they think they doing that to make the really motivate you to do better, but that ain't the right way to do it. Like a lot of things we do, we think we're helping our kids, and we end up damaging our kids. So we have to watch how we do stuff and reevaluate and just kind of step outside of ourselves and watch, okay, like imagine how or replay in our mind what we said to those kids or in front of those kids or to someone else, and replay it in our minds and say, well, how would I interpret this if it was said to me? Or just look at it in different perspectives. Look at it from a child's point of view. Look at it from a child's point of view, like as if you were a child and it was being said all over to you again. And, and just kind of like say, well, okay, God, show me a different way to approach this situation. Show me a different way to say this and show me a different way to say that. Because we break our kids, we tear our kids up by saying all these negative things because to be honest, a broken child, that was me. That was me. And see, and some of those things that were said to me, I said it to my kids. And it's a cycle, and we have to break that cycle, and we have to be mindful of um, those spirits that we um, portray in our from ourselves onto our kids. We have to watch and just ask God to deliver us from those ways of our ancestors, our parents, or whatever that was, input on us, and show us a different way so that we can mold our kids, so that when they have kids, they can do better. Even though they're gonna have to learn from their own mistakes, like we had to learn from ours, um, we still just have to keep continuing to find out a better way to, you know, help our kids be better people, better adults, and better parents to their kids. We just got to keep doing, keep striving to be better, and just ask God to just lead, guide, and direct our every footstep, our every thought, our tongue, because our tongue is lethal sometimes, especially to our kids. And sometimes we have to take back, well, we try to take back what we said. We can't take it back because what's said is said, but we have to go apologize when we're wrong, and we have to teach our kids to also apologize when they're um wrong and saying things that they should not be saying. um we just have to just be better versions of ourselves. You can't be anybody else but yourself, but try to be a better steward of people, our kids, our grandkids. I don't have any grandkids yet, but I want to be a better person, better role model for them whenever I have them. And I want to be a better role model for my kids so that way when they have them, they don't do the same thing that have been done to us, you know. So, yeah. And we just got to, you know, remember that all kids, um, all people, regardless of whether kids or not, learn on different levels, and you have to meet people where they are and help them, and don't down talk them, don't downplay them because they're on a different level than you. Nobody's superior to the next person. We are all equal, you know. So just remember that you're not superior. No one is inferior to you. So just make sure you um just be a good steward of people and help people as much as you can. And if this helped, I hope this helps. I know this didn't mean to be a lecture or anything. We just got to talking about the situation with the kids in school, and it just turned into that. But just know that God loves you, and I do too, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is me and Tyrese. Peace, and we out.